Like if you isolate that, then sure, yeah, I could see how you would come to that conclusion.
Right.
There's other scriptures that's letting us know that your future generations, they're not going to know this.
No, that's big
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? So
I mean, and that just loops back around, which brings me to another point, but it loops back around to shit like Psalms 82 or 83, talking about how the remembrance of Israel, specifically, not any other nation, is going to be taken out of their name.
No, that's big facts.
You're going to be that generation that has not known.
See,
has
and
not seen.
this is why it says in Revelations 1 and verse 3, it says, blessed is he that readeth. You know what I'm saying? Most people is going to just read off of somebody else's breakdown. That's how a lot of Israelites come in this truth. They haven't read the book, page for page, cover, word for themselves. They're reading it the way that they're hearing the breakdown. So they're jumping here and they're jumping there, so on and so forth. So now you're seeing it through another nigga's breakdown.
Okay.
You're not seeing God's breakdown.
You're not
You know what I'm saying?
seeing
You gotta read this yourself. This is why I couldn't even come into the truth when Captain told me all these things when I was younger. Younger. I couldn't come into the truth because I was like, nigga, I don't trust you. Nigga, I gotta read the whole book first. And once I read the whole book, I had to come back humbly and say, damn, nigga, you were right. Now show me more, you know?
Okay.
But niggas gotta read this. Stop looking at things through another man's breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Don't be deceived by another man.
And that's
Read
what's
for
going
yourself.
on.
Study our ancestors, which ultimately is you studying God. And then you'll get it, man.
Let no man deceive you.
And that's why the Christian church is deceived, because they don't actually read. When you actually go and
They
read,
isolate shit.
right? Well, not only that, they don't actually read. They're not reading from cover to cover. They're not starting the story at the beginning, and then getting that apocrypha, inserting that in there, and then continuing on to the New Testament. They're not getting the
And
full
you know,
story.
one thing that builds, when you read this page for page, cover, word for word, it builds that discipline and self-control. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't be when I first started reading the Bible page for page, cover, word for word, I didn't want to do it, so I read it fast just to say, oh, I read the whole book. But the second time, I started getting more and more disciplined, so where now every day I wake up, you know what I'm saying, I make myself read, I make myself study, and I'm blessed through that day. Now I'm prepared for things because my mind is fresh on something. Like if I read about how God conquered things, then when I'm downtown working, I have that mindset of I'm gonna conquer things. When I read about how God provided for people, so on and so forth, or how niggas messed up because of this, I'm looking for that to come to me to see if I'm a mess up. Because I got to a point in this truth to where I read and I stopped watching videos, you know what I'm saying? I stopped reading like that, etc. And that's when I seen my growth stop. Then I asked God to bring my flame back. And once my flame came back and I started reading, that's where this type of growth, and this bio now we're talking to right now, is starting to be manifested. You know what I'm saying? So brothers really got to